Outside Nigeria, drone attacks are intensifying in central Sudan, shaking the army-controlled city of Al Obeid as the country's civil war moves closer. Residents say strikes in and around the city have killed civilians in at least 2 incidents. After tightening control over Darfur late last year, the Rapid Support Forces shifted focus to Kordofan, launching weekly drone attacks. RSF ground forces have also taken towns across the region and laid siege to the cities in the south. While Al Obeid has not yet been directly attacked on the ground, army units and allied forces are now positioned on the city's outskirts as residents brace for escalation. And U.S. President Donald Trump says he wants immediate negotiations to acquire Greenland while insisting he does not want to use force. Speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Trump said the United States would be unstoppable if it chose military action, but stressed he would not take that route.
It's good for Europe and safe for Europe. And the USA is the economic engine on the planet. And when America booms, the entire world booms. It's been the history. When it goes bad, it goes bad. You all follow us down and you follow us up. And we're at a point that I don't believe we've ever been. I never thought we could do it this quickly. I have tremendous respect for both the people of Greenland and the people of Denmark, tremendous respect. But every NATO ally has an obligation to be able to defend their own territory. And the fact is, no nation or group of nations is in any position to be able to secure Greenland other than the United States. We're a great power, much greater than people even understand. I think.
Let's now turn to Dr. Tony Epelle, an economist and international affairs analyst, to take a look at Trump's speech. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Trump claimed the U.S. gave Greenland back to Denmark post-World War II, ignoring Denmark's sovereignty since 1933 ICJ ruling. How does this history counter U.S. Arctic territorial narratives amid climate-driven competition?
Wow, where do we start from? Well, one of the things that is clear to me is that are we facing another round of colonization? Are we facing another round of nations unilaterally taking over other nations? But the thing is that the Greenland itself that is being talked about, what the President of the United States has said is that they would even look beyond Greenland right now and look at the whole Arctic region. As you know, there has been some discussions with NATO, and the whole idea is that NATO would likely be involved in any action that is going to be taken. But yes, Greenland had achieved full autonomy. It is an autonomous country recognized by the United Nations with its own parliament, and I think it was about 1979 or so that they achieved self-rule. They have their own parliament, they have their own government, even though, of course, there is still a close relationship with Denmark. So what's happening really is that we must accept that it's all part of international geopolitics. We must accept that there's obviously going to be a new world order going forward, especially since the United States has withdrawn from quite a number of international treaties that they had hitherto signed. If you heard the Prime Minister of Canada only recently saying that the truth is that the old world order has gone out of the window, and the old world order is not coming back. And he says, very interestingly, we should not mourn it. You know, so there is a new world order, and we have to start getting our act together, even in a country like Nigeria.
All right. One of the comments among the thoughts he shared was the fact that he was not going to use force, that he was open to pay a sum of money for Greenland. And then he talks about the fact that no nation can do what the U.S. can do for Greenland. Your general submission to those comments?
Well, one of the things that has happened, and which happens when there are major international conflicts, that it ends at the end of the day on the dialogue table. They come to a round table to discuss the issues, no matter the kinetics or the wars that go on. The only way it comes to an end is through dialogue. You would also see that the allies have come together in this whole issue of the disruption in the world economy that is going on. Not just the economy, but international politics. I don't think that the U.S. is really interested in force. I don't think the U.S. is worrying about the issue of sovereignty. But let me just say that the U.S. having military bases around the world is not new. The U.S. has, and a number of other countries have gone that way.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's the much time will permit us. Thank you for speaking with us.